That is Wack's game of extortion. The contracts. When he gets you in these crazy, bogus contracts, that's how he extorts you. Here, sign this, homie. Now, he telling you, ain't nothing you can do. You can't get out of this. We got a contract. Ain't no, you don't want to do this. You signed here. Straight up. And you know, people that don't have sense and they, you know, get scared, they don't know how to attack that shit. You could take that shit straight to court on it. You know? And if Wack is using his lawyer, which he always tries to push his lawyer out there, right? If he's using his lawyer to represent the people that are signing the contracts, that's a conflict of interest. Straight up. That's a conflict of interest. Anybody can get out of any contract if that's what Wack is doing. If he's taking his lawyer and allowing his lawyer to represent you to sign a contract, you can get out of that and you can take him to court because he's wrong. You can't do that. Straight conflict of interest. But this is the game that niggas be playing. A lot of people break the rules and the laws of a lot of things. Wack could tell you quick, yeah, I send my lawyer. You see how he's always trying to offer his lawyer to be involved with something. Nah, I don't need your lawyer, homie. I'm gonna get my own lawyer. But you know, I'm sure Blueface, like he said, he ain't read the contract. He just went with Wack said and allowed Wack lawyer to represent him. Here, just sign this. Wack lawyer signing off on everything. But you know, he didn't understand how important it was to read the contract. His mom, she focused on everything else. She not even trying to tell him, let's take the contract and take it to a lawyer before we sign anything. We're not going to sign anything until we take it to a lawyer. And that's what it is. Nah, I'm going to let a lawyer review it because a lawyer would have sat down and made sure that they detailed who was going to benefit more and make sure that you got the opportunity to benefit more. Because if Wack is benefiting more, you getting robbed. You ain't winning if Wack is benefiting more from something that you putting the work in. Nigga, I don't want to sign to nobody like that. Think I want to sign to somebody that's making more money off of something than me and they ain't doing nothing? They ain't even putting nothing out there for me like that? Nothing that I can't do myself? These people got to understand that people like Wack is only going to manipulate you and take advantage of you. Wack is not going to help anybody. His mind is programmed to use you, take advantage of you. It's not to help you. But he got certain people now, like Vlad. He got respect for Vlad because Vlad stood on all 10 when he tried to press him. When he went over there and tried to press Vlad 10 years ago, Vlad didn't allow it. He see he couldn't do it. So now he's all right with accepting whatever Vlad gonna give him for the interview. Now, he went over there and does his first interview with Vlad for free. because he had an agenda. I can spin my lies and all my narratives here. I got Vlad, academics, and Adam. I'm going to spend all my lies and can't nobody stop me. But the same person that you use to run your lies and expose to the world how you robbing your artists. They say you never know how it come back and bite you, but it'll come back and bite you. And literally, there's no way that Wack can clean this up at all. There's no way that Wack is going to have the ability to clean this up. He can't clean this up. This is like etched in stone. Ain't no cleaning this up. Because anybody can go look it up and see that Blueface music is going through 100 NT. How you going to clean that up? Ain't no going and say, oh, well, this didn't happen because this changed and he not signed no more. Hold up. You can look at the shit Blueface putting out. It's under 100 NT. You exposed yourself, the same platform that you use to be so vocal against everybody else crushed you. And it's all going to come around. When you a liar and you a snake and you try to infiltrate everybody, it's too much. Wack is in too deep. He's in too deep on what he's doing. You can't do this all day, every day, and think nothing gonna come back. Pay attention to this, right? Wack is a certified snake, right? Certified. He went around the internet snaking all these people, right? Soon as Wack tried to start doing a whole bunch of live on his channel, he started exposing himself. The badge came out. He forgot to shut the live off when he started talking about his wife and his kids. He exposed so much information about himself. Once he started doing that, he did a couple more shows, but then he started falling back because he do too much lying and manipulation. He's so far into it that he started exposing himself. He thought that, all right, I'm going to start going live on my own channel. I'm going to start doing it on my own channel. Now he out and about regularly. When you a snake, you start exposing yourself if you try to think that, well, I'm going to just keep doing what I'm doing. Now, academics done exposed you. You keep getting exposed, and all you do is sever relationships with people. That's all he do. Birdman. See what type of businessman Wack is. Gave him the key to Cash Money West. He see what type of businessman he is. Now I see. You really don't know how to run business. You just talking. That's all you doing. Yeah, that shit sound good, bro. It all sound good. But we really playing with $1 million contracts over here. Straight up. Our contracts is heavy. We see what you doing. You talking about it. You telling people you got $10 million contracts. You telling people you got $200 million contracts. I'm just keeping it real, right? I think in the past, Wack has had contracts with people, but I think that at this point, Wack is not going to get no big contracts like that ever again. This is how I look at it. From me looking at the business practices, right? I don't think Wack is gonna get no millions of dollars of contracts no more. You might get some $1,000 contracts. You might get some contracts that you get lined up for Blueface that you get a percentage of, but I don't think nobody is gonna give you no big contracts because you don't have anything to offer. You have nothing to bring to the table. Straight up. Nothing to show that I'm gonna recoup my money. So why would I do a contract with you? And I think some of these people, right, use Wack and manipulate it. Whereas though Wack might have some connections, whereas he knows this person and that person, and then they'll manipulate Wack to be able to get to this person and really don't want to do no business with Wack. This is what I'm seeing. The same way with Birdman, with needing to speak with academics about him doing a documentary on him and his brother in Cash Money. So it's like, I call Wack and tell Wack, all right, I'm gonna have a budget for you, right? I had a budget for you when Blueface get out, right? But I need you to call academics up so I can talk to them. Straight up. Just keeping it a buck. The number down below. The number is 757-770-6442. You can call in, Munchie B. 757-770-6442. Straight up. I don't think Wack is going to be able to have those contracts that maybe once years ago he used to have. Because people are seeing that you're not doing good business. And for you to sit on No Jumper and really lie like that, using Adam's platform, No Jumper, to lie the way you just lied and act like he's not signed to 100 ENT, you just the manager. Now that was just to manipulate loud. But academics doubled back. And I like how he did it. Nice and calm. And just showed the facts. I like how he did it. Straight up. You hear me? Just keeping it a buck. I like how he did it. He just showed the facts. And now, I'm wondering how Wack is going to respond to that. But we know that now that academics did that because he turned the heat up on the situation. Straight up. He done literally turned the heat up on the situation with Blueface contract. So you know Wack is about to start talking crazy about academics. Remember what I said? I already know he about to start talking crazy about it. Because now acting double down on it. And pointed out the specifics. Straight up. You hear me? He done pointed out the specifics about it, and he about to go up on it. You done embarrassed the whole 100 ENT and Blueface. They looking crazy. Straight up. Now, you done really stamped that nobody will ever sign to you. If they do, they're going to be a nobody that goes nowhere. It's going to be somebody that just a nobody that nobody listens to, that's not have no body of work, that's not going to go anywhere because they won't sign. Especially hearing that, you got to be a fool at this point to sign, especially hearing the business practice. Damn. So you want to be my manager and you want me to sign to your label? The same way that Finesse 2 times got tricked by J. Prince Jr. The same exact way. See, and that's what Wack got so mad about. Because it's the same type of contract that Finesse 2 times got, and academics pointed it out. And we got to see Finesse 2 times contract. So that's what made it so visual. We got to see the contract. So now we see, oh, this is how they doing it. Okay, J. Prince Jr. is the manager and he signed to the label Mob Ties. Oh, shit. It's the same thing Wack doing. So now everybody, even though people didn't get to see Blueface's contract, right? Now, which we know might happen now. Listen to this. WACK100 might pull out a fake Blueface contract and put it out to the world. Bingo. There it go. That's what he gonna do. He gonna make up a fake Blueface contract and probably put it out to the world and say this is his contract when it's really not his contract. We know how Wack do, right? But we all got to see the visual of Finesse 2-time contract. Now that we seen Finesse 2-time contract, right? And everybody get to see, for the people that didn't understand how the contract game worked, they got to see Finesse 2-time contract. And all academics did was compare it to Blueface contract. So it's like, all right, you look at Finesse 2-time contract, this is the same contract Blueface got. It's just different names on the contract, right? It's the game. These people that are in the game, they all mimicking each other. They know the people don't got no damn common sense. They know the artists don't know what they signing. They want to be on, right? They want to get lit. So they go ahead and sign the contract. And everybody got to see Finesse contract. Wack didn't like that. He wanted to separate it. Straight up. He wanted to separate it. So now that he separated it, oh, this ain't his contract, I got a different contract. No, Blueface got the same similar contract, bro. We know what it is. Blueface got the same similar contract, bro. It's similar. Just like Finesse got this contract, Blueface got the same one, bro. Stop that. You're not going to keep capping, thinking that everybody going to go for it. And then you think that because you go and do your show on No Jumper, everybody was going to fall for it. That made it, because you went and did your show on No Jumper, that made it where as though academics had to come back on it. He had to. Okay. Oh, you want to go on No Jumper and do it. All right, I got it. I got to respond. And people was patiently waiting. Straight up. People was patiently waiting. They was waiting so patient for Act to respond. They like, man, when Act gonna respond? Act sat back and he came with the hammer. Like he crushed it. I can't even lie. He came with the hammer because he put the facts out there. It wasn't even no speculation. It wasn't even no maybe. I don't know. And nah, it was here. Look. He said he ain't signed to the label. Look, right here. Say it right there. What you mean? Oh, what is he talking about? How would he even say this and it said right there? What is he talking about? Straight up. And then academics also pointed out that Wack said he spoke to him and said, and academics said that he never had a contract. Academics said, I didn't say that. I got contracts now with artists. So it was another lie that he pointed out about Wack to solidify that Wack is lying. Wack gonna say, man, academics don't know what he's talking about. I asked him, did he ever have any contract signed with a label? He said no. I said, I ain't say that because I got contracts. What is he talking about? I got contracts. So from what we see, it shows you what it is. Hold up. He's really signed to 100 ENT. You know, Wack, he manipulates a lot of these bulls, you know. And what I noticed about Wack and him manipulating these people, the same people that he manipulate, they turn around and be sucking him off. That's the crazy thing. Wack get to manipulate these people and they believe anything he say. They be the same ones that be sucking him straight off. That's what's crazy. He'll get these boys up there and embarrass them on no jumper. Embarrass them. Call them all kinds of rats. Talk about them filthy. And they'll be sucking him off. Straight lames. You feel me? We know what it is though. And we call it out. Straight up. We call it out. The people that rock with SBGBTV, you know, I appreciate y'all. That's a fact. If you haven't smashed the like button yet, smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Y'all know that I appreciate y'all and I make sure that I'm dedicated to the cause. Letting it be known how this snake is running around manipulating people, how he had Jay Reed and Marciano beat up outside of no jumper, how he's named suspect number 4 in a vicious attempt murder, how he goes back to the same place of business every week and threaten the other employees, telling them I'll have something done to you, when we all know you're a federal informant. Straight up. And I'm sticking to that. I know what I see. Now, you's a federal informant, and at the same time, you taking advantage of your artists, double dipping, robbing the man, and acting like you not. Straight up. Robbing the man and acting like you not. If the world wouldn't have seen Finesse 2 times contract, Wack might have been able to manipulate it, because Blueface would have never been referenced to Finesse 2 times contract. Academics probably would have went back and forth with Blueface, talk slick. They would have had words, and it would have just went away. But Finesse 2 times contract came out there at the same exact time that Blueface wanted to go at academics. So it made it where as though it turned it up. Oh, I got something to reference to. Blueface, he was stupid for signing the Wack. Look, this is what happens when you sign to people like Wack, when you sign to a manager. You sign to a manager and you sign to their label, they're double dipping. They're getting paid from the label and as a manager. When they know that they're taking advantage of the artist, straight up. Straight up. When they know that they're taking advantage of the artist, that's what they doing. This is what Wack is doing. You know, this is why he can't get no artist. Straight up. He can't get no artist. And I'm going to tell you, being as though that his name is so dirty in the industry, if somebody was trying to get on and they told somebody that was really about business that they was thinking about signing to Wack, they would give them the straight rundown from the door and say, don't sign to Wack. Don't do that. You don't need him. You see what happened to Game. You see what happened to his other artists, Ray J, Blueface. You see their career, right? This is what happens when you sign with Wack. Wack doesn't know how to be a manager. He does not know how to be a manager at all. That's not his game. It's all manipulation to get you under the contract to take advantage of you. You see, there's certain managers that's going to do business and put you in the game. But then you see those ones that are going to take advantage of you, and it look like they're really in position over the artist. Wack business practices are bad, man. And it's showing. Straight up. It's showing. The business practices are bad. If you sign with Wack, you're going to get taken advantage of. And I guarantee you in the near future, shortly, because this shit is going to get so loud on the internet. It's already getting loud. It's going to get loud. Straight up. Everybody in LA, they going to be talking about it. All Blueface fans, they going to be talking about it. Man, we heard Wack robbing you. Damn, that's crazy. What percentages you getting? And if the right person talk to Blueface with some sense and start saying some things that make sense, like what's the percentage? Where your contract at? How much are you getting paid from this? Do you got receipts from this? Where is the statements from your money going here? Who paid you with this? And if Blueface starts saying, well, I don't know, man, I'll let Wack handle that. And he get the right person to say, I don't think that's the right thing for you to do, bro. You letting Wack handle everything and you're not seeing your money coming? You're just letting Wack deal with it? Well, you know, Wack is the manager, and he said, the manager's supposed to take care of all that, and I just get my cut. Oh, bro, that's the worst thing you can do. That's the worst thing you can do is sit there and let Wack run the whole shit, because now you really don't know what's going on. You just getting the cut of something and you don't know what it is. And I'm sending it out there to let Blueface know you need to do an audit on Wack and 100 ENT. And I guarantee you, if Blueface do an audit on Wack and 100 ENT, oh, him and Wack, they gonna be over that day. Straight up. I guarantee you, if Blueface does an audit on Wack and 100 ENT, their relationship is gonna end that day when he gets the information back. Straight up. It's gonna be over. Because then he gonna see where all his money going. Hold up, bro. Damn. What you do to get all this? Are you serious? Oh, man. 100 ENT collecting the royalties here, royalties there. And if you remember, right? Let's just be real. When Loose Cannon's brother was up there on No Jumper, and Wack was talking to Loose Cannon's brother about Big U not having any royalties on Nipsey's deal, how Wack starts saying, man, Big U don't know what he doing. He ain't got no royalties or nothing on Nipsey. He wanted me to buy the contract and revise the contract because all Wack knows how to do is manipulate the artist. A lot of people will say that the artists don't be smart. And I just got to be real. A lot of people say that the artists do not be smart, so that's why they get taken advantage of so bad. Just keeping it a buck. A lot of people say that. So this is why they always end up taking advantage of them. Because a lot of people know that they're not that smart. You get the artist and tell them this and tell them that, and they assign this. Next thing you know, you got them. They done signed the deal. And if you listen to Wack, he always tries to say, yeah, when we do a contract, after the contract up, that's it. Come on, man. Yeah, all right. We just do business when the business comes. Nah. You still got Blueface under contract. Straight up. You still got Blueface under contract. I guarantee you, with Game, it's things that he probably really want to say about Wack, but he can't. Straight up. Because he knows Wack has the dirt on it. Straight up. So he can't say shit because Wack got the dirt on it. Wack know what he did. Know what he was into. So he can't say nothing about Wack. Man, I just got to take these losses and keep moving. But I guarantee you, in his mind, he's saying, damn, I let this little buster get next to me and mess my bag up. Straight up.